Hey listener, it's Gabe. Welcome to the second episode of That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix. If you listened to the first episode, thank you. Thanks for supporting the pod. We're trying to blow this up, so we appreciate you coming back for more. If you didn't listen to the first episode, I don't blame you. It wasn't our best show, but hey, we did it. We're learning. We're going old school with it. We're just learning as we go. All that out of the way. If you like it, please leave us a review. If you don't, I don't care. Leave us a review anyways. Don't leave us a review, actually, if you don't like it. I don't care. And neither does Felix. We don't care if you don't like it. We get it. Anyways, I'm rambling. All that being said, thanks for tuning in. And here is the second episode of That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix. Clubs, I've made it.
Middle class comedy.
Middle class comedy. Hell yeah.
I want to be middle class. We're like, I can still send my kids to private school.
I would never send my fucking kids to private school.
I want to. I had a good experience.
I went to both. I mean, you went to Hyde Elementary public for 2 years?
I went to public school up to 4th grade.
Okay. I went kindergarten through 5th, and then junior, senior year of high school, public school. And especially having both sides on high school, public school is so much better. It wasn't as rigorous, which for me, someone with my neurodivergent ass having brain, dude, I have that joke where I say I almost created a special ed program there. Have I told you that story? Yeah, that's true. Because I was the first kid there that ever had, like, severe ADHD. I would draw on fucking everything. So here's my favorite story from classical school. I got kicked out of the PSAT in 8th grade.
Got kicked out?
Before it even...
How do you get kicked out?
Well, let me tell you.
I got yelled at before a PSAT one time.
Dude, I farted in one once, and it was like a fucking semi-truck.
What was the highest score on the ACT?
ACT? 22.
I think
and then it went...
26.
But I took it 3 times.
Yeah.
I got a 19 the second time, and an 18 the third time. It just went down. So anyways, we just sit down. I get to school, have no fucking idea we're taking a test. I walk in, they go, Gabe, you're in the wrong room. I'm like, where the fucking what? And they go, yeah, you're taking a test this morning. Son of a bitch. Okay, fine.
I didn't study.
They go, you don't study for this one. Oh, fuck. It's one of those.
This is a pop quiz on steroids, guys. I don't know what you want me to do.
I can't even play Guitar Hero on medium. How are you going to expect me to fill out the pattern?
Speaking of which, I just won the triple threat for you in WWE 2K22.
You did, and it might not have saved.
So,
Hell yeah.
You can't even save the game, let alone actually win the game.
Yeah. Look, I've only tried the triple threat once, so.
It's hard.
Anyways.
It took me a couple times, but yeah, go ahead.
I go into this classroom, sit down for the test, and, you know, it's first thing in the morning. I'm not a morning person. Never have been, never fucking will be.
Yeah.
That's a good spot for that mic.
This is smart.
Fuck, I should have done. Oh, fuck, yeah, I got a hat right here.
This is smart. This is our last smart idea of the night.
Oh, yeah. The night's all downhill from here.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, I go sit. Shout out Vegas Golden Knights. I got your hat on.
Shout out to the rose that's on my hat.
Hell yeah. So I go sit down for this test.
I don't even know who it's by.
And we created this, like, sea monster thing that went around our grade there. It was called the Whuckus. Because we took Latin. It was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing it on the desk, and I see the guy coming to pass out the test. The test isn't even on my desk. Guy's coming to pass out the test, and he goes, and I start erasing it when I see him coming. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? He didn't say fuck, you know, because Christian school. But in my head, that's what it was. Shorthand.
Longhand, but yeah.
Yeah, longhand. This is a long story, but the end wraps up quick. So, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, dog, this drawing was here. And I was just, like, erasing it. And he goes, get out of this classroom right now.
Gabe.
And I was like, hey!
Gabe. That might be the worst lie of all time.
I've probably done worse.
Hold on.
Like, telling my ex I loved her. That was pretty bad.
That doesn't count as a lie because you believed it at one point.
Touche. I was hoodwinked. Anyways,
That's the thing. You're the one who told me love could be a temporary thing.
Did I tell you that?
Maybe I think you told me that. Maybe,
That's fair. Or maybe you gathered that from the many stories I've told.
Here's the thing. Maybe when I get really sad, I write.
Mm-hmm.
And like I wrote about you the other day.
Oh.
We'll talk about this off air.
Okay.
Just
In case you make me cry.
No.
Oh.
I did write about you, and I mean, there might be something in there.
Oh, hell yeah.
About, but probably not. I write a lot. Here's the thing. It's
more.
either, at this point, it's either a suicide note or a book.
Yeah, that's the same. I got a really good
Suicide
book
book.
idea, but I'm not going to talk about it on here in case our 500,000 listeners hear it and try and steal it from me.
No, it's not. It's not like a novel.
Oh.
It's like a. I'm sad.
Yeah.
Here are my feelings.
It's like your own Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah.
It's one of my
I've never
favorite
read
books.
Catcher
Oh,
in the
dude,
Rye.
it's one of the best books ever. Anyways, back to the story.
You hadn't finished yet?
No. This is where it gets good and
You got
explains...
kicked out. I thought that was the end of the story.
No. This is where this explains a lot about me.
Okay.
So I go into the office.
And then you rode your skateboard and hit your head.
No, that was years later.
Okay, my.
I think this was in middle school. I go into the office, got my backpack on, and I'm like, just kind of putz around. They go, Gabe, aren't you supposed to be in a test right now? And I go, oh yeah, I got kicked out.
Oh yeah, like it was something that
Yeah.
you forgot.
There's a good chance that I did. I'm a very confused
From the walk
person.
from the classroom to the office, you forgot that you got kicked out of the PSAT.
It was like 400 feet.
So that's about 200 steps.
Yeah, it was a lot. Anyways, they go, okay, hang on. And so the principal, his name was Mr. Sorry, and he always looked like he was about to cry. And he goes, and he comes, he goes,
Mr. I'm sorry.
yeah, exactly. I was like, fitting last name. And so he comes up, and he goes, all right, Gabe, we're going to let you take the test by yourself, which I was supposed to have anyways because of my ADHD.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have extended test times, be able to take tests by myself and shit. And so I go take the test. They're doing the part where it's like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I looked the principal of a private Christian school that's very college prep minded dead in the face. I said, I think it'd be really sweet to be a pyrotechnician. And he goes, huh? I was like, yeah, like fireworks and shit for like concerts and Monster Jam.
Concerts and Monster Jam.
And Monster
Monster
Jam.
Jam's like number 2 on the list. That's what. Not the Super Bowl. Not.
No, concerts and Monster Jam, dude.
Not July 4th celebrations.
Oh, well, that's a given, though. That's
Monster
easy.
Jam.
That's where I got my start. I love 4th of July. Dude, I love blowing shit up.
To me, it's like, I mean, I have a lot of little cousins, and so, here's the thing. It's weird how I have a lot of little cousins, because
I do too, though.
I'm the 8th grandchild,
Mm-hmm.
but the last biological one, and but like I'm 10 years younger than my next oldest cousin. And
Okay.
so all of my cousins have kids that are younger than me.
Yeah.
Or most of them have kids that are younger. Some of them have kids that are older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot of little cousins, so I had to blow up fireworks for them.
Yeah.
And so it's like I lost it. Like when I turned 13, it was like, I'm kind of bored with
Oh,
that.
my uncle does this huge fireworks show. Like, he puts the mortar tubes on 2x4s. We have 12 going at a time, and we're all lighting shit with blowtorches. And what I realized is I don't like watching fireworks if I can't light them.
You sound like a 6-year-old.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So anyways,
I just hit my tooth.
I can't believe we don't have any listeners yet. I mean, we haven't
I think
posted
we
an
do have
episode.
listeners.
Yeah.
I think the 500,000 out there is like, these guys right here, they're fucking great.
They're fucking great. You're
I
just
love these guys.
welcome to the third chair, guys. You're a part of the
You
conversation.
guys get to eavesdrop on me and Gabe.
Yeah.
Rabble.
This
back and
is
forth.
legitimately just us hanging out, but we brought microphones.
There's a record of us hanging out now.
Yeah. Not all the times we're hanging
Like
out.
usually, like Gabe, if we stopped associating with each other, there'll be no record of us like actually hanging out, other than a couple pictures.
Yeah. I got one on my fridge.
Oh,
Yeah. The one of us at that show. Anyway, so I take
I don't have a
the...
naked picture of you yet, so.
But that's weird, dude, because I usually honestly have
Well, yeah, you
sent...
pissed with the door open.
Well, yeah.
No,
We're guys.
no. It's not like we're in the bathroom at the same time at a urinal. We're at your house where there is a door to be used.
I wrote a joke about that.
Just pissing in your
No,
house while somebody
not
watches.
even about that. I kind of said it on stage, but I made it better afterwards.
Yeah.
On Monday when I said, Felix and I have the same size penis. And then I added on, I said, which I don't know how to feel about that, because either that means I have a really big dick or he has a really small dick.
I have a solid size penis.
I do too.
I think it is.
I think it's pretty
Then
good.
again, I've never
I've never gotten a complaint on the size. It's the longevity where I struggle.
Oh God, this is gonna be. Fuck it, we might as well.
It's gonna come out at some point.
Yeah. You can cut this out if you want to.
Nope.
So, cut it out. But like, no. Keep it recording.
Yeah, I'm just adding a flag.
Just in case it's funny enough.
Yeah.
So after me and my ex broke up, we still hung out for up until probably like 6 months ago. Okay. And we've been broken up for like 2 years now.
Yeah. Here's the deal. They re-released or they updated. We still haven't finished my story of the test.
We haven't?
No. Let me finish that and then I'll get to what I was saying.
Okay, we'll see if we remember it.
I'll remember it because it's kind of important information and it made me happy.
But I want to give it, okay, yeah.
So the test, I take the test by myself. It went into lunchtime because I started late. And I'm done. I'm ready to go eat lunch. Yeah. And the principal, Mr. fucking cries a lot, comes in.
Sir cries a lot.
Yeah, Sir cries a lot. Sir cries quad? Nah, that didn't work. Anyways, fucker comes in the room and he goes,
Gabe, Mr. would like to come in and say a few words to you.
And that's the guy that kicked me out of the test. And so I'm like, fuck, whatever. Okay, dude, I'm fucking hungry, so let's get this over with. Dude comes into the room. He goes, I just wanted to explain to you. And this dude had small feet, and that bothered me. Like, because he was tall, but he had real small feet. And it was weird. It was creepy. And he would sing at the front door every day while he held the door for people.
That's a Christian school thing.
It's very Christian school thing, but he had small feet and I didn't like it and it freaked me out and he wore like shoes
Christian school thing.
It was like shoes for crews though.
Okay.
It was weird. Anyways, he comes in and this is the part that's going to explain a lot about me if the rest of the story hasn't already. He goes, now, Gabe, I just want you to know, like, the reason I kicked you out was because you were defacing school property. Like, bitch, I was erasing it. It was coming off fine.
I was defacing, then erasing. What's the problem?
Yeah, it's not like I was permanent defacing. He goes, it's just like when people get tattoos. They're defacing God's property. And I went, hey!
I got told in high school that I was going to hell because I had a tattoo. Because all I had was this little small one on my chest, and you couldn't see it when I had a shirt on. But we were sitting there talking before our Bible class, and my senior year, I'm not going to say the name, but if you know who I am and know where I went to school, you know who my senior Bible
We can
teacher
bleep
was.
it out.
We're sitting there talking, and I don't remember, because I wasn't even a part of the conversation, but my best friend Tucker's sitting to the left of me, and there's two other people sitting in front of me, and they're talking to him, and they're talking about tattoos, and Mr. Grissom goes, yeah, I mean, if people have tattoos, they're definitely going to hell. And my friend Tucker starts laughing, and I slowly pull my collar away to reveal my tattoo. And he's like, well, anyway, I was like, you just told me I was going to hell.
Have you
You're
ever
not going to say sorry?
Have you ever had the thought that hell might be more fun?
Mark Twain has the quote, go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company.
Damn. Fuck, I should start sinning more.
So, that's the thing. If I get to hell and it like doesn't live up to the hype, I'll be very upset.
What if that is hell?
It's gonna be great down here. All these fucking cool people.
Fucking Nikki Sixx is down here. It's gonna be a good ass time.
Think about Hitler is shitty person. Probably has a good story to tell.
Great speaker.
And you get down there and Hitler's just like, hi guys.
Fuck!
Shit!
It's just like South Park where Saddam is fucking Satan's lover.
But then heaven, you hear stories about heaven, like, like Jay-Z performed last night.
Yo, real talk though, I've had the thought that what if the worst part of hell is being able to look up and see heaven?
Oh, that would suck.
That would fucking blow, dude.
If like heaven was like a reality show that you could check in with, like, oh, this is cool.
Oh man,
Think about reality TV shows is just people in a worse situation than the average person.
Oh yeah.
All it is people like it's either a game or people in a worse situation.
Yeah.
Teen Mom.
Yeah.
People in a worse situation. My 6 Inch Proud Life. people in a way worse situation.
Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory, though.
That's a great show.
Fantastic show.
People in a much better situation.
Fantastic
With
situation.
a hilarious amount of money that he can do whatever he wants.
I started watching that show again recently. It was the week that Ken Block died.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I loved Ken Block.
Yeah.
I still love Ken Block. I had when he switched from Subaru to Ford, he put out these fucking sweet shoes that had his livery from his car on the shoe. And I had them in, middle school, early high school. And so, I always had a thing for fucking Ken Block. And then I watched that episode when they did Gymkhana with Ken Block.
Yeah.
That same week. And I was just like, I'm not okay. Oh, what I was going to say before I finish my story about
I think I got this stuck in here.
tattoos are bad. That's fine. I don't know where that golf ball came from, actually.
But it's kind of fun to spin around like that.
It's kind of fun owning a house and then, shit just appears and you're like, I don't know where this is from.
Okay. Your story.
So, they revised the average dick size list. Okay, it used to be, allegedly, Republic of Congo, and the average dick size was 13 inches. Republic of Congo's 14th on the list. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Because, first of all, I'm above average in America.
Yeah.
I am. Average is 5.2 or something.
Okay, pull that up and then I'll say, because this is remotely serious, but we'll see. We'll see, because that's pretty, because I remember seeing the map or whatever a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this was last week.
Okay, good. Because I remember seeing the map is here's the countries that here's the biggest penis on this country. Or they go to, they go to Asia and be like, this is the smallest penis on the face.
Well, yeah, it checks out. International penis sizes compared. I wonder if this is the one. No, this is not the one, because this one's still at 13.
Did you just see a list that made you feel better, and then you're like, this is the official list right here?
Yes. Actually, I felt good on the regular list. Holy shit!
What?
According to this list, the largest penis size is in Ecuador, and the average... Oh, that's centimeters, not inches. Fuck, I got scared.
26
It's 17.61. I was like, there is no fucking way.
That's about, 7.5 inches?
Oh, that's not that big.
Oh, no, that's way bigger than that. It's not way bigger, but 8.75.
Alexa, how many inches is 17 centimeters?
17 centimeters is about 6.69 inches.
6.69
inches. Wow.
22. Okay, here it is. World Population Review, penis size by country, 2023. It still says 13.5.
I'm above average for the world. That's incredible.
I'm right out for the world.
Wow.
Dude, we're fucking killing the game. All right.
Wow.
Okay, countries with the smallest erect penis length.
That was at 6.6.
I'll do the bottom 5. Okay. Number 5 is Hong Kong.
Okay.
4.41 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by Sri Lanka, which I think is close to it, but I'm not good at geography. Oh, yeah. 4.29.
4.29.
Number 3, Philippines. The Philippines. 4.27. So we're going down, right?
Yeah.
Taiwan is number 2.
Taiwan's not a country.
I thought that was Thailand. I thought that was Thailand.
Taiwan.
Whichever one made me not like John Cena.
Taiwan.
Fuck you. All right.
That's the one reason you don't like John Cena.
Yeah, because he was a bitch about it. But he was a bitch about it.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Fast and Furious. You kind of have to bow down to the...
Also, not a great actor. Dave Bautista is the greatest wrestler turned actor.
We'll move on. Keep going.
Anyways, Taiwan, 4.24 inches.
Okay.
The smallest erect average penis size is Cambodia. 3.95.
Whoa.
Yo. Here's my other question with that, though. What's your girth?
Yeah.
Because I watched the Dick Doc on TikTok. That's his name on TikTok. He's the Dick Doc on TikTok. And he says girth is more important than length. Countries with the largest erect penis length. Oh, hey, I've been to one of these. We'll do top 5 again.
Go 5 to 1.
Yeah. Number 5 is Haiti. Which is true, dude, because these fuckers wouldn't wear pants, and that shit was just flopping around.
Just hitting the thigh meat.
Children made me jealous.
Yo, why are you looking at kids' dicks?
They were there. I wasn't looking. You couldn't not see it.
Gabe, you were looking at children's penises?
You couldn't not see it.
Gabriel.
I was in the poorest village in the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
They couldn't afford pants. Okay?
So you're still looking at their penises.
Unfortunately, yes, and that shit's burned into my brain.
Okay.
Anyways, so the average in Haiti is 6.3 inches.
That's soft. Got
No,
it.
that's erect. That's erect. This is the erect length.
Oh. Okay, I got bigger dicks.
But that's average. So there's
than Haitian children. Yeah.
So there's much bigger.
I have a bigger dick than a Haitian 8-year-old. I'm out here.
Number 4, Sudan.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 6.48.
Okay.
Number 3, Bolivia. That's in South America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know if it was South America or Africa.
South America.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds more South American. 6.5 inches.
6.5. Okay.
Number 2, Cameroon.
Africa. Joel Embiid's from there.
6.56.
Okay.
I'm still in the averages.
If you lived in a third world country, you might have the biggest dick.
Fair. If I lived in a second world country, I'd have the biggest dick for sure.
Okay. What's number 1?
Number 1 is Ecuador, 6.93 inches.
6 point. Damn!
I'm not up there.
Damn!
That's almost 7.
Damn! That's average!
All right, let's see. Where is the United States on this?
Damn!
Oh, here we go. All right.
That's average. It's 7 inches.
3, 4, 5,
That's crazy.
3, 4, 5.
Average.
Wait, how is France number 11? I always assumed French people had little dicks.
Because they're kind of gay. It's just like
That's
they
fair.
do that. But it's like
11.
It makes sense that they have big dicks.
15.
Paris, the city of love. They've got to have. They got to be packing in.
19.
I wanna
Republic of Congo.
I want to go to Paris. I don't know if I'd have a good time, but I want to say like I've been to Paris.
Wait, let me change this.
I want to go to Paris.
Now it's in centimeters. Why is it in
I want
centimeters?
to go to Paris, Fiji. I think I'd stick out as a sore thumb in an Asian country.
United States is down this list.
Oh no.
I'm not even counting because I'm not great at counting anyways. Oh, they're not even on the main part of the list. I'm going to give it a go.
Second page did?
Yeah, maybe even third. I don't know.
Just look up average size.
United States.
Average size.
Average penis size. I think it's like 5.4 or 5.2 or something. Women's preference for penis size. I don't care about that. That does not. What? No fucking way. There's no way. No way. What is the average penis size?
They also, you gotta.
Average? Oh, flaccid. Flaccid. Okay. Average.
2.1 inches.
Look,
whoa.
here's the deal. It's cold right now. So I'm less than that right now. Because it's cold. Mm-hmm. My boy's in there. I got to get a leash on and pull that fucker out.
I probably got like 4 inches on me right now.
No fucking way. I almost told you to pull it out. There's a... Oh, man, my tape measure's in my car.
We don't have video yet. So.
No, we don't have video yet. Son of a bitch. Why are you mildly erect?
I'm not.
You're
That's
not?
Just how it is.
That's soft.
That's just how it is.
That's fucking wild, man.
All right. Hold on.
Hold on. Here's the deal. Mike gets
Why is it so big at the top?
because I got a mushroom head, dude.
Yeah, I'm sitting nice.
Dude, no. When it's cold, that's impressive. Do you just not get cold down there?
I guess not. I have big thighs, and so it just kind of keeps it warm down there.
Real talk, my dad convinced me when I was younger that dudes die of hypothermia due to extreme shrinkage.
I have really big balls, though.
I do too.
You want to see my scar?
You have oh, right, because you had surgery. I mean, mine don't look very big right now. I did trim up recently, though.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's fucking gnarly. I was going to say something.
If you don't remember in the next 2.5
No,
seconds.
my dad told me that dudes die from hypothermia of extreme shrinkage. Like, their balls get so cold, they go up into their throat and cut off their airway. And I believed that shit for so long, dude.
That's so ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it's kind of fun.
Like, what are you going to tell an 8-year-old? So.
We are both above average.
Yeah.
Oh, average erect length. Hold on, we didn't get that. 5.1 inches.
So, yeah, above average.
I'm above average. Fuck yeah.
So I was thinking, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I haven't been able to say it, like,
Yeah.
in a on a platform.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about relationships lately.
Okay.
And I think the biggest problem in relationships, and I'll take this with a grain of salt.
Yep.
Any relationship experts out there would love to have you on the pod. But I think that the biggest problem is the disconnect where men and women don't understand things about themselves.
Agreed. Agreed.
Women, or excuse me, I'll start with this. Men don't realize that they're incredibly sensitive.
Right?
And then women...
Shout out to emo music for making me realize that early on.
Shout out to growing up around mostly women.
That's fair. Didn't do that.
And then women don't realize that they have really big egos.
And women don't realize how sensitive men are.
And men don't realize that women need to have their egos fed.
Yes. Whoa, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I think that if you think about girls talking about like, oh, I'm in my hoe phase, I'm in my hoary days or whatever.
Shout out Brittany Schmidt. I stole that line from her. She's a comic. She's very good.
But it's so much easier. Like if a guy says, I'm gonna go get some pussy tonight, versus a girl saying, I'm gonna go get some dick tonight.
It's weird.
The girl's gonna accomplish that 90% of the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The guy has a 50-50 shot, depending on how good looking he is.
Depending on how good looking and how confident, charming and confident he is. Because I think I'm pretty cute, but I lack the confidence.
That's the thing. It's like I can go up and talk to anybody, but I feel like whenever I start talking to anybody, they're gonna know my intention immediately.
Yeah. Well, because I don't want. If I'm having a good conversation with a girl, I don't want her to think my sole purpose of talking to her is to fuck her.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's just a good conversation.
And maybe sometimes I do want maybe that is my sole intention. I don't want
maybe
to find
it
out
is
so quickly.
Right.
I want them to, this is going to sound really bad, but I want them to get tricked in to be like, I'm going to spend the night with this dude.
Yeah. Right. Not tricked in a rapey way or anything.
But it's like, psychologically.
Yeah, psychologically it's like, no, you know what, I like this guy. And then whatever happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of where you and me are we're the same in that way.
Yeah.
We both are the wipe a tear away. No, but there's aspects of both of us that are intimidating.
Yeah.
Which blows my mind.
Here's the thing, we're very good at talking.
We're very good at talking.
You talk a lot.
I talk a lot.
And I talk very defiantly.
You do, yeah.
Where I've noticed this where people kind of get intimidated because also the cadence and just
and the depth
and the depth and sometimes the words that I use.
Yeah.
Which some people don't think I'm as smart as I actually am. Which
same.
That's one of my biggest things is whenever somebody asks what do you wish people knew about you? I'm like, I wish people knew I'm a very smart individual.
Yeah.
I can use words like individual. I sometimes I play dumb or
I play dumb most of the time.
It's easier.
It's more fun.
You get through life much easier.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, if you don't play dumb, play ignorant.
Yes.
Where it's like you
when
can
I made that
the
joke at
situation.
Heather J the other night.
I made another joke at that same place, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I didn't exactly mean, but the situation got rectified, so we're good.
Hell yeah. I haven't rectified mine because she left in the middle of it.
Heather's cool. She's cool.
I felt like if I could make that joke at anyone, it was Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that, and I mean, I can't speak from the girl's perspective, but girls, I mean, sometimes girls wake up in the morning, they feel like shit, but then once they get dressed and made up and whatever, it's like, oh, fucking shit. And some of the time it's true.
Yeah. And dudes, we just wake up like this.
We wake up, we roll out of bed, and it's some dudes, and I think it's getting more prevalent in society nowadays, is that dudes are realizing it's okay to be sad.
Yeah.
On a larger scale, because for me,
as someone who's been going to therapy since 5th grade.
Yeah.
On and off.
Yeah.
But I started therapy in 5th grade. like, I've known this for a while.
Yeah.
And so for me in this new realm of dudes realizing it's okay to be sad and have emotions and feel things, it's really cool because that hurt me for a long time because I was like, wait, I can't express these feelings. I'm sad. I have to suppress my tears and everything. And now it's hard for me to cry.
Yeah.
And I wish I could more easily.
Fuck.
Deep Talks with Gabe and Felix. Hell yeah. Dude, Shane burped into the mic like aggressively the other day.
Anyway,
And I was like, we need a fart
on
mic.
this. I
Anyways,
like
back to dudes with emotions.
I think for me, and like lately over the last week, like I've had a solid week.
Yeah.
Like, I've had some good things happen to me this week.
I just had the longest week ever.
It was a very long week, but it was a good week for me. But today, I'll tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was in my house, and I walked past my mom's room, and she has like some pictures hanging around her mirror and everything.
Yeah.
And one of them was of me and her. I was probably like 2.5 years old or so. And it's an average picture.
Right.
It's just sitting there.
But it's you guys.
Son. Real life. Here's the thing. I love my mom.
Yeah, dude, I'm a mama's boy.
I love my mom. She's great.
Like,
I don't like her most of the time.
but it's different. It's different. I'm the same way. Like, granted, like both of my parents are still married.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Two
I had
other people, but still. I'm just,
shout out to my mom and dad. They've been married for like 32 years or something.
That's
yeah.
a long ass.
That's a long fucking time.
That's so much time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They will always be married longer than I've been alive, which is like
As long as they stay married.
as long as I think they will.
I mean,
30
up to them. 32. At this point, it's just like let's just write it out.
Yeah.
Because I don't. How old are your parents?
My dad's, I think he's 56, maybe 57, and my mom, that would put her. She's 5 years younger than my dad, so she's 51, 52.
Your mom's been married since she was 20.
Yeah, she had me at 25.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, at this point, at best, they're halfway through.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah.
Let's just rock it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just rock it out, the both of us.
Exactly, and they've
It's
been
not gonna,
through
we've been
shit
together for way too long. Like we know each other way too long.
Yeah, they raised me together. I didn't break them up.
Oh yeah, they're rock solid.
Yeah,
They're rock solid. Yeah, they're fine. They're gonna be fine.
Am I
Shout out
the
to your parents.
Am I the dark or the black sheep of the family? 100%. I am the most degenerate child they've raised.
See, that's the thing. I'm probably the most put together out of my family.
Out of your family, I was like, you're an only child.
Like my entire. That's I compare
Yeah.
myself to my cousins. I'm probably the most
That's
put
fair.
together.
Yeah,
Like out of my cousins, what? By the time they were 20, only out of the 8 biological ones.
yeah.
By the time they were 20, only 2 of us didn't have kids. Actually, 3.
Damn. Still got the little ones.
Well, love them to death. They don't count.
That's fair. My my oldest cousin, my oldest cousin on my
Damn.
mom's side is like 9. What?
Mike, damn. You were struggling on that
I
one.
was. Look, dude, I've drank half of this glass of Benchmark that you poured me. Shout out to Benchmark Whiskey. Please sponsor us.
Shout out to
We love you.
My bartending skills.
Fuck you, asshole.
This is always more fun when I get to watch you get toasted. I'm doing pretty nice.
Oh, and also, listeners, we're going to emo night after this.
We're going to emo night. The Raging Cajun John Morgan.
The Raging Cajun John Morgan is in town, so we're gonna
Stone
dip out
Cold
at emo
Killer.
night.
Stone
Go watch
Cold
this dude murder
Killer.
a room full of people, allegedly.
Son.
Who knows? It's Friday at...
Did you watch the clip that I showed that I sent to you?
I watched a part of it, and then I got distracted by
Dude's
something.
a murderer.
I didn't want to watch the whole thing, because I
He's
just
super
wanted
nice
to...
too.
Good.
Super nice.
I've heard you talk about him before.
The dude is a stone cold killer.
We
He's
should
my
talk
favorite
to him
comedian that
after and
nobody
get him
knows.
on the podcast tomorrow afternoon.
I would try that. We'll see. We'll see how receptive he is to just like me going up like fanboying out.
Yeah.
Because like legit, I've been waiting to see him again
Yeah.
until he comes back to town. Dude is a murderer.
Well, even Goose posted it, and Goose doesn't even live here anymore.
He's an absolute killer, and oh my gosh, I can't even describe it to him. Go Google, because I think the only clip that I found was the one that I sent to you.
Yeah.
Because I was getting an itch because like I need to see him do some stand up.
Right.
And even the clip that I sent you isn't a representative of what he actually does. So
Good.
if the Raging Cajun John Morgan's coming to town, go see him.
Okay.
You have to go see him.
Yeah.
And so oh my god, Oh my god, I love him to death.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm stoked.
He
I'm
doesn't
ready.
even know it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him tonight. I'm gonna confess my feelings for his other comedian
Hell
tonight.
yeah.
I gotta pee. Keep talking.
So, anyways,
But the Raging Cajun.
one of my favorite things that me and Felix have started doing is going to emo night. By the way, your mic's still on you, so we're gonna hear you pee.
I know.
I'm not gonna flag it. I love taking Felix to emo night. That's my culture. I'm an elder emo. I love sad boy shit. I had My Chemical Romance tickets for 3 years and finally got to see him this year, and it was the most amazing night of my life. I got the shit tattooed on my hand because I loved it so much. And so I told Felix, I said, emo night is basically the sad white people petting zoo. You know, feed us PBR and we might give you a kiss or something. I don't know. And so we're going to that, and then we're going to the Raging Cage and John Morgan. Then we're doing a midnight open mic tonight. And then, provided that doesn't take too long, because our autistic son Ryan is hosting tonight.
He's hosting?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought I texted you that.
No.
Maybe I didn't.
Maybe you did.
I meant to, but yeah, Ryan's hosting tonight. And so we might stay the whole time. We'll see where the night takes
We'll
us. But we might just...
If there's 10 or less comics, we'll stay for the whole time and then just go back to emo night.
Yeah, but either way, we're hopefully ending up back at emo night.
Yeah.
Where Felix gets to hear for the 15th time that Miley Cyrus's brother is in Metro Station.
Here's the thing.
And was
Here's
part
my
of the
problem.
hit song Shake It.
Here's my problem with that. It's that everybody decides to tell me. Because it doesn't happen other places. I guarantee it.
Because they don't play in other places.
What do you mean? Well, no, I'm just talking about like when that song's played in person. Like,
Yeah.
Anywhere. It's if you were to hop in my car, you didn't know the song I played. It's like, oh, it's my brother.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guarantee that doesn't happen other places because I'm me.
Yeah.
And people feel like
This...
here's my biggest problem when I meet people.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes people know me, but and I've noticed this for just overall people.
Right.
People always want to try to impress me on their first time meeting me. Like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna like you even if you do impress me. Be like, that's cool.
That's funny because
Anyway.
I remember being super nervous to, like,
Talk
talk out to any comic when I first started. But I felt like, because you were the first person to talk to me after my first open mic.
Yeah.
And so I felt some sort of comfort. And then somehow it naturally happened that we just became hetero life partners.
Well, yeah, that's
Sometimes
the
I
thing.
wish I was gay. And you were too. And we would just be in love.
That'd be pretty funny. I wish I was gay, but I'm still not. It's like, Gabe, I love you, buddy. But
I don't even want to fuck you. I just want to have a lasting relationship with you.
just go to bed at the same time every
Yeah.
night. Like,
Maybe be the little spoon sometimes.
it's like, just get over here.
Are you
Damn it.
fucking hard right now?
A little.
A little bit. All right, fucking slide it in.
Give me that above average cock. But oh man, what was I about to say? But people always like to try and impress me. It's like I've told my mom this for a very long time, and it's probably because I'm mostly an introvert and I am kind of intimidating. Just from
Extrovert
sheer
and
size.
introvert.
Yeah, from sheer size and just like
Yeah.
just the way I carry myself. But I'm a great person to know,
Yeah,
not a great person to meet.
that's fair. I understand that.
Like, first impression to me is like, either you're gonna try and make too much of an impression, I'm gonna be turned off, or it's just we're not gonna click because one of us won't say anything.
Right.
And I'm rarely the person. Like most of my friends have been either by school or accident or like what you described.
Yeah.
It's like I came up and talked to you.
Yeah, you came up to me and I remember what you said. You said you have very good premises. Please keep coming out. We have a mic at Shamrock tomorrow.
Hold on. Here's the thing. And we're gonna talk a lot about me today.
I don't care.
We're talking a lot about me so
Good.
far. The person I want to be is I want to be like the person that everybody has a story about.
Like BTK.
Not like me.
Everybody at Wichita has a story or knows someone who has a story.
I kind of have a BTK story.
I think I asked Shane the other day, what's your BTK story?
Here's the thing. My story has a lot to do with it has everything to do with stand-up.
Yeah.
So you know Ray Strong.
Yes, I love Ray.
Ray,
come back to Wichita and be on our podcast.
Yeah, when he comes back to town, he'll definitely get on. But he's from Valley Center.
Right.
So we went to this place called The Hive, where I've done 2 shows and killed twice there.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a bar and grill in Valley Center. You're not. Shouldn't be expecting more.
Their mascot of their high school is the Hornets, and that's why it's the Hive.
You
never put that together?
Never put 2 and 2 together.
You call local sports.
Here's the thing: not a lot of Valley Center games.
That's fair.
Not a lot of Valley Center games. I won't say anything more or less.
That also,
not a lot of Valley Center games.
You know what? That checks out.
Name drop of the podcast.
Oh! Keep talking. I gotta piss.
So we do the show at the Hive.
I'm listening.
Okay, I was about to ask if you could hear me.
Yes.
So, do this show at the Hive. This was in December of 2022. And on the show, I don't remember everybody who's on the show, but Ray's hosting. I'm on the show. Kevin Page is on the show.
Oh, Kevin Page is the sweetest person I've ever met.
Incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. And Steve Peters is on the show. Well, being in Wichita, being wherever you are, you like to, as a comic, if you can come up with a local joke, it's an easy laugh, you fire it off, whatever. Being in the Wichita area and Valley Center, BTK becomes the premise of a lot of people's jokes because he was a very popular serial killer. It's one of Wichita's.
He's between both towns. He's between Wichita and Valley Center in Park City.
Yeah, but nonetheless, he's gonna be the premise of a lot of local comedy.
Yes.
And so Steve tells his joke. I don't remember how it goes. I think he used to work with him, but he tells a joke about it. And my mom is at this show. But the show gets over with. People are coming up. Hey, you did a good job. Whatever. My mom goes to leave, and I go out. I walk her out to her car. She goes, "Hey." She had brought a friend to the show who lives in Valley Center.
Yeah.
And she comes up and goes, "Hey, my friend said that the person a couple tables away, his cousin was murdered by BTK."
No shit.
And I'm sitting there like, I mean, that makes sense because I mean, everybody knows. Everybody has a story like of like, I know a person who knows a person who was.
You want to hear my BTK story?
Okay.
So it's not me directly.
Did you get killed by BTK?
Yes, I'm dead. I'm
No.
a ghost. Dude, I wish I was a vampire though. Except for the fact
Tell
that I
your
couldn't
story.
eat garlic
Tell your
bread.
story.
Anyways, it's true though.
Okay.
So I dated a girl
That was killed by BTK.
several years ago. She was very convinced that her mom was his last selected victim, or his next victim that he alluded to in his final letters,
Yeah.
because they saw him drive by their house several times.
Shout out.
Yeah. And then her mom and dad were separated at the time, and they went out of town, and they came back, their door was kicked in, and I believe she said their phone lines were cut, which was BTK's move.
That makes sense.
I mean, that's a lot of serial killers' moves, but
Make sure that there's no way out.
in Wichita, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
And
For what it is, Wichita at least used to be safe.
used to
It
be.
gets a little dangerous at nighttime in Old Town.
Oh, don't go to Old Town at night. Even the cops will tell you, do not go to Old Town
They'll
at night.
block it off, make sure nobody goes in after like 12.
Yeah, I don't blame them. That's why we stay on the outskirts of Old Town.
And we like look over, it's like, oh shit, something's happening.
Oh, cool. I'll hear about it tomorrow on Facebook.
Like I'll drive by and be like, do I see somebody get shot today?
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's my BTK story. And then I might have made this up or heard it from somebody else. Nice save.
Thanks.
In Sedgwick, where my ex is from, is
I had
where
a
he
girl
used
that
to
I was
hide
talking to from
bodies.
Sedgwick, and she just wouldn't text me back.
What was her name?
Gracie.
Oh, I don't know her. I'm not
She's
gonna
really pretty.
flag
She's
that.
a
There's a
boyfriend
lot
now.
of Gracies. If it was my ex, I would have laughed so fucking
She
hard.
has a boyfriend now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, and then all of a sudden she stopped hitting me up, and I was just like, all right, whatever. And that kind of sent me into a depression. I was like, nobody wants me.
Oh, I was gonna tell you earlier. This is totally out of left field.
Okay.
I just grabbed this can of free intense nicotine pouches, high impact nicotine pouches, free. So I buy the 12 milligram, which is the highest nicotine anybody puts out. Like if I buy, most companies only go up to 6,
Yeah.
and when I have those, I put 2 in because I want that buzz.
Yeah.
And when you have ADHD, nicotine helps you focus.
Yeah.
And so I go to Quick Trip this morning, and we worked overtime all week again.
Yeah.
So it was fucking 4:50 in the morning. I'm lying. It was 5. I was late to work.
Were you trying to lie just in case your boss listens to this?
Yeah, I don't know why I was lying. I just thought it would sound more intense if I said 4:50, but really 5 a.m. is fucking intense anyways. So I have 2 energy drinks.
That's the thing. People heard 4:50. It was like, all right, 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was actually 5 in the morning.
Well, you know.
All right.
In my head, that's how it worked. I'm fucking dumb. Anyways, I go to the counter with 2 energy drinks that both have like 200 or 300 milligrams of caffeine, right? Set them down. I say, hey, can I get a roll of the free wintergreen in the 12 milligram?
Yeah.
And he goes back to get him. He goes, you are fucking insane. At Quick Trip, where they have to cover their tattoos, he goes, you're fucking nuts, dude. And I go, fuck you, dude. It's 5 in the morning. And then I realize, I'm like, oh no, I'm buying 2 excessive energy drinks and a roll of the highest nicotine level
At
of
5
pouches
in the morning.
at 5 in the morning. That is fucking
That is
insane.
pretty crazy. Something about like being sad and shit.
I'm always sad, dude.
Fucking shit, dude.
I
I
fucking-
like that. Here's the thing. I get caught up in my depression. This is nice to talk about this.
Uh-huh.
But I get caught up in my depression where like in my life, I haven't had anything excessively bad happen to me.
Yeah.
I've had loved ones pass away.
Right.
I've been through a breakup or 2. I've been through just normal stuff that
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
goes through. But for some reason, it feels like it's always more intense, and that might just be my genetic wiring, where some shit just hits harder, and I'm just more
Yeah.
sensitive. Which I am sensitive. I don't. Care
I'm
about
very
that.
sensitive.
But like, I don't like being sad. But being
Yeah.
the fact that when I'm sad, I'm either much funnier than what I expected,
Sadness brings out the funny.
or I'm writing more, which I love to write.
Yeah.
And so like it helps out a lot when I'm not necessarily productive, but whenever I get too sad to write, that's when I realize like something's really off and I need
Yeah.
to do something about it. But I don't write enough when I'm happy or when I'm doing okay. I'm not as funny as I want because I have too much confidence. Like, oh, you're gonna crush tonight, and
Yeah.
then like you go out there and like eat absolute shit. And you're
Yeah.
Then that sends you into the
Yeah.
depression, and so
Well, and you've been in a big workout stage too with your comedy,
yeah.
so you're gonna bomb in that no matter
Oh, yeah.
what.
I've been bombing a lot lately. And
Like-
so, and that's the thing. I'm just trying to find what's working.
Yeah, like I've written several new jokes this week. I'm gonna try one of
That was
them
me 2
tonight.
weeks ago. That
Yeah.
was me 2 weeks ago. Writing a lot of new shit. It's like, oh, it's all gonna work. I got a new 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, yeah, you don't though.
You don't. You might have a new joke that's okay.
Yeah, like I wrote one today that I'm like, I actually think this one will work.
Yeah. My biggest problem with comedy is like, one day, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna run out of content. And like Rogan says it all the time. It's like it's okay. Like it's actually good for comics to have hobbies outside of comedy because
Yeah.
it's a new source of material.
Yeah.
And you just get an outlet.
Yeah.
For me, I work out a lot. I'm into other shit other
Yeah.
than just comedy. Whether it's sports or WWE or music or movies or whatever it is, I have other shit that I'm interested in other than comedy. Even though comedy is number one,
Right.
I'm interested in other stuff. Like last night, I called a high school basketball game.
Had a blast.
Son. It was a great game, by the way. 2
Yeah.
buzzer beaters. One to send it to overtime, one to win the game by the same kid.
Yeah.
But I have other shit that I'm interested in that I can do. And so it's like it's a nice outlet to have other than... What are you mixing into your whiskey over there?
Prime Energy, strawberry watermelon flavor.
I had 2 cups of coffee before I came over here.
Shout out to Logan Paul.
Nice.
He is gonna. I think Logan Paul could win the belt.
I don't think you should.
I don't think he should, but I think he's talented enough that he could.
Here's the thing. Here's what WWE would have to do with Logan Paul before he won the belt. Is make him more of a legit wrestler where he goes through the shit where he's you put him into a feud, which is what they're doing right now
Right.
with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
They put him into a feud. They're gonna duke it out for a bit. They're gonna have a winner. Then with if and when Logan Paul wins, which I don't think they should, because if Logan Paul's like, you know what, I'm not wrestling anymore,
Yeah.
then Seth Rollins is still gonna be there. Do you really want to bury that guy? Probably
Right.
not. But if Logan Paul were to win that rivalry, then you put him in the competition for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
you put the belt on him for a while, let him have a long run with it. Then after that, you put him into a program with like a Sami Zayn, with guys that don't have the belt on them, but still main event.
Main event and fighting for the belt, whether or not they win it.
You put them through like 2 or 3 of those, and this is probably like 5 years down the road, which is a long time.
Yeah.
Then you put the belt on.
And that's also assuming Logan Paul wants to do it.
That's true.
I think he likes
he's
being...
got more opportunities to make more money with other things.
Yeah, and
at this point, with Prime, with boxing, with the YouTube, with podcasting...
Prime is delicious. Have you tried it?
No, I have not.
It is fucking delicious. It's better than Gatorade.
Oh, that's nice. But he's got other outlets to make money. If he actually wants to, like, do something... Not saying that he's not doing other things well, but if he wants to, like, be great at something... he's not going to be a great boxer because he's not...
No, he's not his... And he's not his brother.
He's not his brother.
Jake Paul is a great boxer.
He's already lost. He's already done all this other shit. And he's not... He doesn't have, like, the underdog story.
No.
Logan Paul doesn't have, like, the underdog story to do it.
Facts.
Or at least boxing.
Yeah.
But if he were to do that whole program where he has the U.S. title for a while, or the IC title, whatever they decide to put on him, but make sure it's a mid-card title. Because he's already been in a program with Roman Reigns, obviously lost it.
Yeah, twice. He's been on the same show as Roman Reigns.
At least on the same show, but I'm talking about like in a match against Roman.
Yeah.
And then you put him in a program with other guys, like, you put him in different types of programs where he's got Braun Strowman, who's huge.
Braun is fucking nuts.
He's a monster, but he beats him.
Yeah.
And Braun Strowman can be considered as one of those guys. Put him in a program with Kevin Owens, who's an indie guy.
Yeah.
Who's an indie guy.
Yeah,
like,
KO.
You're not really devoted to this. You're not into this. And then he goes, I'll show you how much I'm into this.
Yeah.
And he beats him at whatever paper.
I think that's the best next move for Logan.
Going with KO?
KO. I think you saying that, put that in my head, I think that is the best next move for him.
Yeah, you go with Kevin Owens.
If he's serious about it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly.
But I think he also just really likes being a pop-in personality.
Exactly.
Which, respect.
Great.
To get in that...
If you can make money...
To get in the squared circle.
Do well. Not only just get in there, but actually do well. We've seen plenty of celebrities get Stone Cold Stunner.
Trump is in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. But, like, you put it in with Kevin Owens, and the storyline is easy. Kevin Owens is like, I've ripped and ran up and down the routes and the interstates all across the country and the world. I want this shit.
Yeah.
I want to be a professional wrestler.
100%.
I'm a very good one at that. You're just in and out, so you can like, make a check.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul can be like, oh, really? I can beat you at what you do best.
Which, I listened to Impulsive with him and Cody Rhodes.
Which Cody Rhodes has both of that.
Yeah.
Where he's an international superstar, plus he wants this shit.
Yeah. And then, I think, it might have been this week, or it might have been an old episode, but I saw a clip from when he had Roman Reigns on.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's having these guys on his podcast and
to introduce them to a new part of the world.
To introduce them to a new part of the world and that's one of the things too with Rogan. I get very excited even before I was into WWE.
Yeah.
When he had the Undertaker and Jake the Snake. Mm-hmm. When he had both of those guys on, I was very excited. He what?
He's got to get DDP on next.
Oh, for sure. No, my next choice of wrestler is Stone Cold.
Stone Cold would be fun.
Stone Cold would be a fucking blast.
Stone Cold interviews people very well.
He does.
It's a very different style.
Yeah.
He's just like, I know this story about you, but I need you to tell it.
Look here, bud, I know the story about you, but I need you to tell it because they don't all know, but I know.
I understand. You were shooting on him.
But and the Undertaker wine tasting. That's one of my favorite clips on the internet.
But yeah, so if Logan Paul really wants this WWE shit, he's got to go into a program with a guy who already... Where there might be some real-life heat.
Agreed.
Where there's like, they actually don't like each other or are on different sides of the aisle.
Sami Zayn has too much going on with Roman to get involved with that right now.
This will be all like September of this year. So it's going to take some time.
After Mania and everything.
Some of these stories can end. Mania, SummerSlam. Once these stories end, start some new shit. Mm-hmm. As long as these stories end, which WrestleMania should be the time when they end.
Yeah.
I meant to bring this up to you. Let's go live on my TikTok.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
And
we'll go live on
Fight campaign or pay-per-view campaign.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
But we'll do that.
And then we'll record it from mine, but then also go live on your TikTok so you can post it.
We go live on... Well, you have more followers, but either way,
I do. I have 2,800 followers on TikTok.
I have 1,800. So
that fucking spider video finally hit 7.1.
Congrats.
It's been sitting at 7 million for a
We
minute.
talk about this. I don't like you being more successful than me. We're either gonna rise at the same time, or I'm gonna go.
My Zach Bryan video about the Zach Bryan
don't
shirt
let me
has
hear it.
almost 8,000 views.
Again, Gabe, I don't know why you're telling me this because I don't want to fucking hear it.
I know.
But yeah, let's do that because
Yeah.
they have a lot of interesting storylines because there's the whole bloodline thing, which is taking over a lot of shit. Cody Rhodes is he better beat Roman Reigns.
If Cody Rhodes doesn't beat Roman Reigns, I'm gonna be very upset.
He better beat him at Mania. Then there's talking about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn teaming up, like against the Uso brothers.
That would be interesting. I would watch the fuck out of that.
There's Austin Theory setting up against John Cena.
Yep. Yeah, because Cena's coming to SmackDown.
He's coming to Raw March.
Or he's coming to Raw in March, yeah.
So he would be a fun one.
Yeah.
That Austin Theory, Cena. Then you got Logan Paul, Seth Rollins.
Yes.
You got Rhea Ripley against Charlotte Flair.
I fucking love Rhea Ripley.
Whatever they're... Oh, did you see my TikTok I made about that?
Yeah. No, here's the deal. Rhea
drooled on accident.
Rhea Ripley... Wait, did you drool? Did you say you just drooled?
Did you watch the video?
Yeah, but I didn't realize you drooled.
You gotta rewatch it.
Okay, I'll rewatch it. Rhea Ripley shouts out my, favorite band. That was a nice burp.
Thanks.
Rhea Ripley shouts out my favorite band, Ice Nine Kills, regularly. And then another fucking incredible band that I've seen before and fucking love, Motionless in White. Which, if you look at the lead singer of Motionless White, Chris Motionless, and Rhea Ripley, they carry the same fucking energy. They also look similar. They could be siblings, but...
So you got those 5 storylines that I mentioned. Bloodline, so that's Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I'm just counting matches.
Yeah, I saw this video.
2 nights of WrestleMania, by the way.
Yeah.
So they got Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Then you got the Uso twins.
Yep.
Versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So there's 2 matches already. Yeah. 2 huge matches.
Yeah.
You've got Austin Theory, John Cena.
Uh-huh.
You've got Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, which is headlining night one, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. And I fucking hope Rhea Ripley wins.
She better. She has to. She's too over. She's way too over.
And Charlotte has won too many times.
She's won 16.
Yeah.
She's won 16 world titles.
Is it really 16?
She's tied with her father for the all-time record.
Yeah, but she's not her father.
Yeah.
Ric Flair is one of my favorites.
That's a separate story in and of itself.
2 Rogan should have.
You got Bray Wyatt versus either Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley.
I would put Bobby over Brock just because Brock's been in it for a minute.
But then there's Brock versus Amos, who's dog shit, the big black dude, the Nigerian.
That's good for Brock, though.
Yeah.
And I do like Brock.
It makes Brock look more powerful if you can throw him over his head.
Exactly. And I think Brock
that's
needs
the thing. It doesn't do anything for Brock.
No.
We already know he's strong, and he's athletic, and he's mean.
To quote Post Malone, Brock Lesnar is 90% traps.
Yes, he is. And then, what am I... Gunther, he's got to be fighting somebody for his IC title.
Agreed. I don't like Gunther, though.
He just slaps people.
Yeah.
He kind of looks out of shape.
He reminds me of the German people from Pitch Perfect. Oh, damn it, I spilled some whiskey.
That's good. Then we have Edge versus the Judgment Day as a whole, whether it's Finn Balor,
Judgment Day is rad.
Dominic Mysterio, or Damian Priest, or whatever, because that's not done yet.
Kind of tastes like fried chicken now.
What?
When I put the strawberry watermelon prime in it. What?
A vape.
Yeah, I've got pink lemonade and rainbow drop. This is like a bomb pop. It's pretty good. It's not the best bomb pop flavor of things I've had.
It's okay.
Prime has a good bomb pop flavor, just regular Prime.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst. It's not the best.
It's kind of bland.
I should have probably bought pineapple lemonade. Hey, Orion Vapes, sponsor us because we like your shit.
Orion, Benchmark
Whiskey, Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Free nicotine pouches. Look, here's the deal. 90% of the time when you see me, I will have a nicotine pouch in.
That's for you. So I'm trying to think of who would sponsor me. Some athletic wear company.
Yeah.
Because I wear sweats most of the time.
Fiore.
I want to be the first comedian to do a special with Crocs. Because I already know the opening joke will be like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this today, so I
Wait.
just threw out some shoes at the door.
Did I tell you what Aaron Hahn said about what he wants to order to WrestleMania?
What did he say?
He wants him and his buddy to get the suits from Dumb and Dumber.
Ah, yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, there's a 90% chance you're going to get on TV.
Especially if they have good seats.
Yeah, yeah,
In SoFi Stadium.
yeah.
Mania's going to be really good this year.
Mania will
They've-
be fantastic.
They've set up, the Bloodline is a long-term story. What Jey Uso's going to do against Roman Reigns, maybe.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of shit that they're setting up that's really good for it. Triple H is doing
sure.
phenomenal at creative, and he has been for years.
Yeah.
It's just that Vince McMahon has been Vince McMahon. Here's the thing: Vince McMahon is the greatest non-wrestler to wrestling
yeah.
of all time.
Agreed.
And I mean,
Second, I would
it's a very
place-
obvious statement to say, but he's top tier because of everything that he's done. Are his stories bullshit sometimes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is the gobbledygooker upsetting? Is the fucking
My favorite is
the booking of Booker T upsetting? Yeah, but
my favorite is when he goes, "Where is he? Take me to the son of a bitch!" And then people are making that a meme now. It's like when you hear one of your boys is drinking alone. Take me to the son of the bitch. Watch Stephanie. He's fucking storming
My
out.
favorite one of his is when he's ECW champion. He goes, "What's up, my nigga?
Oh, that was so good.
What up to John Cena?" And he's like,
You're like,
I can't
hey.
say that, and I'm like the greatest rapping
Hey.
of all time.
But the best part is the way he played into it like a white guy that doesn't know.
What's up, my nigga? It's like,
And that
Alright.
was on television.
that's the thing. Is like the funniest part about it is that Vince McMahon probably didn't know that it wasn't okay to say. He was just like, this will be fun. This will be a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
You know, the old guy saying the young pip lingo. And, he's like, and somebody behind the scenes is like, okay. Just
There's
let it
no
run.
way Vince McMahon listens to Wu-Tang. There's no fucking way. Or 3-6 Mafia.
Protect your neck. Yeah. He's-
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. My fill in the blank for me.
Cash rules everything around me.
Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Fucking Vince McMahon's fantastic.
I love Vince.
That's who we need to get on the pod.
Felix hosts a sports radio show.
Yes.
And I every time I catch the live on Facebook, I message in. I'm like, "Do you really think Vince is done? Do you think Vince is going to come back?"
Vince should be done.
He should be.
Even the best at anything had to stop doing what he's doing.
That's true.
Like
But
even Warren
most
Buffett's
of
not
them
doing as much
die.
as it- yeah.
Jimmy
That's what
Buffett,
people-
though.
You hear his tour? Yeah, you heard it. Never mind.
His what?
His tour name is called the Second Wind Tour.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think it's like his 5th second win tour.
What would you name your first tour?
My first tour of comedy. So this is kind of a interesting one because, okay, so let me forward this with someone who's not very good at a lot of things.
Okay.
I've spent a lot of time thinking about what my walkout song will be to things.
I have a playlist on Spotify specifically for this.
I need to make that playlist because I have
For
a lot.
opening and closing songs for the credits. Yeah.
But one of my biggest walkout song thoughts is Public Apology by Attila.
Okay.
And the chorus is "Fuck your shit." Fuck your shit. I stay sick. Something. I say cunt. I say bitch. Something. But the intro to the song is Franz from Attila, going, "I am so sorry. I am genuinely sorry. I am so fucking sorry. Sorry that you're a little bitch." And then it goes, bow, and then the breakdown in it, which Felix hasn't been to a metal show, so he hasn't experienced like a ton of breakdowns.
I'm a retired drummer.
That's fair. The lead up, the call out to the breakdown is, "So go ahead and get offended by this." So like that's one of my walkouts.
I have
for
like
sure.
4 of them that I don't know which one I'm gonna do first. Public service announcement by Jay-Z.
That's so.
I've hit the stage 2
this
before.
is-
It's I hit it at Crown Out Town. One of the greatest feelings of my life.
Steve always plays "Oops" by Young Gravy for me, which is a great fucking
That's a good
song.
one. I have one. I have Bounce That Ass.
Okay.
That's a fun one where you let the intro play. Boom, boom.
That's
boom,
kind of like
boom, boom,
how
boom.
Santino. Did you listen to his Rogan?
I
He
probably
talked about his
did.
walkout song. It's like, bam, 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 bam. Oh fuck, what's it
He
called?
goes, but then I sprint out to the stage and start dancing with the crowd and doing just having fun. I have one where the Rubber Band Man. Have you heard that?
Simon
Hey,
Says by Pharaoh Monarch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Santino's Walkout.
Yes. Pharaoh Mars. I used to work out to that song.
Okay.
That's on my playlist.
Yeah.
If God had an iPod. But I have that, the Rubber Band Man. That one's a lot of fun.
Rubber Band Man's good.
Because, hey, y'all, prepare yourself. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like a warning to crowd. Like, it's a fun song. It's an old song. Fun.
Wait, hold
But
on.
like-
Let's go back. When you do public service announcement, do you start it? Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the O-V. That's such a good fucking song, dude.
I have to show you. I have the video to me doing the Crown Uptown.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's as close to perfect as it possibly would be, other than me not doing an hour.
Yeah.
So I have some of those, but
You got to get a perfect hour first.
here's the thing. I film a shitty special just to do the things that I want.
I would too. Yeah,
Just
same.
do the things that I want.
I feel like that's going to be an early comic thing.
Yeah. Give me a year and a half. I'll
Yeah.
film a special. I don't give a shit.
I
But God, I have to pee again.
kind of do too. We should probably wrap this up.
We'll wrap it up.
What if we talk about our walkout songs and closing special songs?
So closing special songs. There's this really good song that I would do, but it's stealing from Rami Youssef.
Uh-huh.
"Fall in Love" by Yuno.
I don't know.
I'll
that
play it
one.
for you when we leave.
Okay.
There's that. There's Lucifer by Charles Bradley.
Lucifer down in the morning.
That's not it.
No, that's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs.
I know the chorus goes, "I know Lucifer was in heaven." Was in heaven.
I just like at the beginning of Lucifer by Jay-Z when he
I'll,
goes,
I'll,
Kai Yeezy, you did it again!
I'll put that playlist
Okay.
on shuffle when we get out of here.
Okay.
But that's the closing song.
Okay.
Where it's like, because I have this vision in my head where I'm doing a theater, wherever it is. It's like, I hit my closing joke, and it's like, guys, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
And I like have an emotional moment at the end. It's like, I just want to say thank you because you guys made my dreams come true.
Yeah.
I hope you guys drive safe when you get home.
Mm-hmm.
I hope if you go out and have a drink, it'll be a great drink.
Does that always hit you right when a band is like playing and they go, drive safe, guys? And I'm like, thank you.
Care about me.
I will. Yeah, it's so weird.
So my first special, also tour name, my first tour.
Oh.
I'm gonna name my first special is gonna be called Real Life Villain.
Ooh, that's
But
fucking nice.
the tour is gonna be called The Origin Story.
Ooh.
So it'll be all of that because like Tom Segura, he had.
I'm coming everywhere.
No, the one that Ball Hog was the special.
Oh yeah, Ball Hog.
But that was the first comedy show I ever saw in person, and
Really?
the tour's called the Take It Down Tour.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't name the special that, but it'd be great. It's like Netflix, take it down if you really want to.
Yeah.
So it was called the Take It Down Tour for Ball Hog.
Okay.
But I'd call it the Origin Story, Real Life Villain. And then I have other special names that I'll tell you about.
Yeah.
But just so we all know, in like a decade.
So, like, for me, if I do Public Apology by Attila, which shout out to Franz, because he goes through and likes my Instagram stories sometimes. It's one of the wildest fucking things.
You did it.
Yeah, dude, no, it's so fucking wild. Like, I'll open it and Franzilla, like, so Franz, let me give you a little backstory on Franz. Franz is leader of the band Attila, who is a very good metalcore band. And, like, they had a song called Call Out, where they just, like, legit call people out. And they go, the end of the song is, "Hey, Westboro Baptist, fuck you too! Come and protest this dick!" You're like, yo!
That's good.
But then he has a rap alter ego, Franzilla.
Yeah.
And his name is Chris Franziak. But he goes through, and he doesn't follow me, but he likes my Instagram stories. Which means he has to search me.
Out.
And I'm like, yo, dude, are you trying to do like a Metallica Jim Brewer thing? Where I come up and do a little bit of time, and then we fucking...
Then you rock out.
You rip, and then I
get
come
drunk
out.
backstage. It's a lot of fun.
I come out and hit you with a scream in the middle of it.
It's like, and the crowd, I remember that guy. He's a lot of fun.
You know? Yeah, I could go longer. Anyways, Franz, if you're listening, I can go longer. So if I do Public Apology, as my walkout song.
Yeah.
The tour has to be called Public Apology.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite walkout song I've come up with.
Yeah.
Because it's all about cancel culture and like fuck you for stifling freedom of speech.
Fuck
and,
it all.
Yeah, fuck it all. I'm gonna
Fuck
be
it all.
me.
Here's what I feel. Here's how I feel.
Here's how I feel. I'm gonna be me. And my closer, as of this week, it changes a lot. My closer is Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse. I made a TikTok about Ronnie Radke this week.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Radke is kind of a problematic guy he's a heel in the metal world.
Okay.
Where like he went to prison for a while. For the life of me can't remember what it was for, but he went to prison for a while.
This is why is on that playlist for comedy shows.
Dude, This Is Why by Paramore is a fucking ripper.
That's a joint.
That album was great. I listened to it last week, but Pierce the Veil's new album was my favorite.
Yeah.
So Ronnie Radke went to prison for a while, and for the life of me, can't remember why, but his stage presence. I saw him last week, in his new band Falling in Reverse.
Yeah.
And his stage presence is so good. He has so much fun on there. He'll throw the mic up in the air and catch it, and then he looks so surprised every time he catches it. It's really fun to watch. And he's a very good live performer. He's very good at vocals. And this was my TikTok, but I'm going to say it here, is a better rapper than Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, shut up.
100%. No, for real.
Did you see the stitch that I made of that?
Yeah! Fucking Felix makes a stitch. I go, music hot take. He goes, shut up. And then did some, like, which South Park character am I or some
No,
shit.
I did the, like, if your life was a movie, who's it written by?
Oh,
If
yeah.
your life was a book or something like that. But it's fun. But that'll do it. We got.
Wait, hold on. What South Park character did you get? We'll close on this.
I got one of, like, even Kyle or Stan.
I got fucking Butters.
I wanted to get Tolkien so bad.
I wanted to get Cartman, dude.
If I would have
I figured you would have get Tolkien. I think I messaged you that.
All right. I gotta pee. He has to pee.
I have to pee. We both have to pee. We have to go to
gotta get
emo
out of here.
night, and I'm kind of hungry, so love you. Bye.